I ran into what could have possibly been a very dangerous situation. But thanks to a kid's book published in the 1970s, no harm came to me. This is the story of what happened one day when I ventured out to get a library card. A few months ago, I ventured outside to get a library card. Due to the limitations of my mortal and biological body, I was required to use the toilet. The public toilets just outside the library have a common sink area for washing up after doing what is unfortunately necessary. I had just washed my hands and was about to leave, but there was a man standing in the southern exit, just leaning against the side of the door frame. The man was, well, creepy. When I saw this guy, something in my subconscious said, you should be worried about this guy. It was the type of intuitive sense that once told me to avoid riding too close to a car because it was about to open its door. This actually saved me because it did open its door suddenly as I rode past. I guess your brain can pick up environmental clues and work things out at a sub-vocal level far more quickly than you can reason it out. So I've always felt that it is wise to follow my gut. Also, the guy was just standing in the door blocking it. Who the hell does that? So I left through the alternative door on the northern end. The guy stopped blocking his door, walked through the washing up area, and followed me out through the northern door. My internal awareness scale went from my normal moderate plan and prepare to the high of be ready to act. However, this creepy guy could have been totally innocent. I might have just been anxious and socially difficult because I'm a naturally anxious and socially difficult person. Why do you think I'm a VTuber? Was this guy really following me? Or was it just a massive coincidence that he happened to be going in the same direction as me? When I was in a primary school, I read a book from the 70s called The Know-How Book of Spycraft. It contained information about spy techniques. One of these things was, how do you tell if you are being tailed? And the advice was, take a route in a circle. The only reason a person would be going in a circle would be if they were following you. So that's what I did. Below the library and the library plaza is an underground car park with 2 sets of stairs leading down to it on either side of the plaza. So I crossed the plaza and went down on the east side stairs. He followed me. I went across the car park, keeping myself in vision of the council's panopticon-like closed-circuit TV cameras. So at least if I came to harm, I'd leave an evidence trail. He was still following me. I climbed up to the stairs and returned to the side of the plaza where I had started, and he was still behind me climbing the stairs. Oh shit. My alertness went to the extreme. Take action now to save life and property. I had to escape from this situation, and thankfully the book had some advice for me. So from the plaza, I continued across a pedestrian bridge to a nearby shopping centre. The mall on the other side was my target, but for the instructions to work, I would need a little bit of space between me and my tail. I increased my space of walking, and then when I reached the mall, I broke line of sight with the man by quickly entering into the food court. This shopping centre had all the features I needed to lose this creep. First, it was crowded, but also, secondly, it had many entrances and exits. So as soon as I was in the shopping mall, I exited via a separate door. This meant when he was following me, he would not be able to work out through which door I left. After a few more repeats of this technique, my tail was nowhere to be seen, and I relaxed and let my alert status fall to moderate, and then had an adrenaline crash. So after I recovered from that, I headed home wondering what this guy's issue was. And did a book from my childhood actually save me from some sort of assault, abduction, weird religious propaganda? Who knows?